Let's begin by settling into a comfortable seated posture. Adjusting the spine for optimal length and comfortable curves. Check in with the head and neck, making adjustments needed to sense the head resting above the shoulder. Either softening gaze downward or closing your eyes as you begin to move your attention down to the base of the body. Sense your sitting bones. The bowl of your pelvis resting on your cushion or mat. Sense the shape and the position of your legs. And when you are ready to take a nice, long, deep inhaling breath. And as you exhale, let the weight of the lower body sink softly into the earth. Create a heaviness and welcome stillness into the lower body. Holding attention in the lower half of the body as you sit a moment with the felt sense of your breath. Allowing, releasing that lower body as you focus on the breath. And when ready, turn attention to your spine and your trunk. And as if the spine is an antenna, let that antenna rise toward the sky. Let that antenna extend out through the crown of the head. And let it move deeply into the far reaches of the universe. Tuning into the universal space around you. Then tuning into the space just outside your home, your space. And then draw that awareness in closer. Sensing the space that you are seated in. Its walls. Its ceiling. The floor supporting you. And feel that continued heaviness and support of the ground as you continue to remain open to your surroundings. And as you inhale, imagine that you're drawing breath up from the ground, through the trunk, through the neck, throat, and head. And as you exhale, let the breath travel down from the space beyond you, all the way down to the earth. Breath rising up from the earth. And breath traveling down from the space surrounding you. Slowly, progressively, let the breath deepen. And as you sit with the breath this evening, allow your thought process to become very, very still. And awaken to all the information of your senses as you notice how you're feeling this evening. Do you feel totally calm, relaxed, still and peaceful? Or maybe a little nudgy, like it's hard to sit still, like you're being pulled by something that you need to do. Is there a quality of Rajas presence? And then notice the presence or absence of any sense of heaviness. Of like, do I really feel like doing yoga asana, yoga postures this evening? And there's no judgment as we dance through these qualities many times throughout the day. And to note how both might exist at the same time. How we can feel anxious yet not really feel like doing anything. Or that we can feel really tired yet there's a pull to just do something. So we just notice how these qualities play within our own being. And just make a note to yourself of whatever is arising so that we can pause intermittently to see how our movement, how our practice, how our breathing might interplay with and change up the quality of the gunas that are presenting. So bringing the arms forward, and as you inhale, please raise both arms up and overhead. Imagine being lifted up by both wrists, draw up as tall as you can be, and then allow your upper arm bones to settle down deeper into the shoulder socket. Let's inhale here. And as you exhale, exhale through left nostril as you lower left arm down. So you're feeling or imagining it through the left nostril. And then inhaling left nostril, left arm up. Exhale, right nostril, right arm down. Inhale, right nostril, right arm up. Exhale, left arm, left nostril. Inhale, left nostril, left arm up. Change on the exhale, lowering right arm. Continue following your breath and changing sides upon exhale. No need to force or try to control the pace of the breath. Just let the arms follow the rhythm that is already present. Don't let the mind get too caught up in whether or not or what you feel. Just stay with it the very best you can. Use it as what they'd say in yoga is a dharana practice, a practice of focus and concentration. Stilling the mind with the intention of moving oneself toward a greater sense of balance, a stronger presence of the sattva guna. Next time, breath is moving through the left arm, left side. Inhale the arm up to complete the practice, pausing with both arms overhead. Please don't rush it, stay with your pace, and then turn the palms out as ready. And with an exhale, slowly lower the arms down toward the side of the body. Let the right hand fingertips touch the floor or a block and raise the left arm up. Anchor through the left sit bone, reach through the left arm, and on exhale, lean into the right hand as you arch over to the right. Inhale, rise and lengthen. Exhale, bend. 3 more times, your pace. With an invitation to hold the last time you come in. And once you're in, begin to lower the left fingertips toward the right knee, turning your nose to point to your right hand. So you're rolling in on yourself. And then inhale, raise that left arm and roll yourself back open. Exhale, roll that left rib cage toward your lap, lowering the left arm down. Inhaling, left rib cage, left arm, open up again. 2 more times, pace it with your breath. And just begin to see how this feels through the body. Mobilization of the trunk, of the thorax. And the last time you roll it open, hold it open. Let the left arm be as straight as possible, gaze forward or up. And let's give this a 3 more breaths. Take your time. Whenever you're done, as you inhale, bring the arms to T position. And as you exhale, take the same pose to the opposite side, moving in and out 3 times. Inhale up. Exhale over to the left. Inhale up. Exhale left. Let's do 1 more, keeping it balanced. Inhale up. And now as you exhale and lean over, turn your gaze toward your left hand, lower the right arm, spin the right rib cage in, and inhale, roll it back open. And exhale, roll the right rib cage toward the left thigh. Inhale, roll it open. And one last time, exhale, roll it in. And inhale, roll it open, hold it open, nice straight right arm. And hold and breathe for 3 more breaths. And stay for 2. Give it 1 more breath. When done, rise up to a seated position. Bring hands to rest on top of knees. Cat pose on exhale, round the back, tuck the chin. Lead from the navel, draw the belly and chest forward, bridge of nose to sky. 3 more sets at the pace of your breath. Let your awareness be held within the outline of your body, within the sheath of your body. When cat-cows are finished, come to stillness, balance over your sit bone. Let the eyes close for a moment. Just check in. Notice the dance, the play between tamas, rajas, and sattva. As that little bit of focus, little bit of movement, adjusted level of guna presence. And just another breath or two in stillness. When you complete, to let the eyes open. If working with a cushion, to please place it to the side. And take a moment to stretch forward your legs and feet. Sitting tall in staff pose, heart lifted, shoulders down and back, hands at side or resting on lap. Let's point and flex the feet 3 times. And then circle ankles 3 times in each direction. And as you bring the feet to stillness, bend toes, squeeze and hold. And then see if you're able to stretch and or separate the toes in any way. Hold that stretch, stay aware of the breath. And then as ready, to let the feet, the legs relax. And please come on to all fours into table pose. Adjusting the wrists forward of the shoulders for puppy stretch. To move into puppy, I suggest lifting the tail, sinking the belly into a cow pose, and then keeping the hips pretty much above the knees. Let the chest sink through the shoulders. Now this is a shoulder opener, and you want to look to see, do you feel it on the underside of the arm, near the armpit? Do you feel it on the top of the shoulder? Is it too much? Would it be better to bend your elbows? How much can you cultivate a quality of sattva here, of just a sense of calm? Sense of calm regardless of the rise and fall of sensation. A sattvic quality of mind. And if any resistance and agitation arises, to just say hello to Rajas. If the head is turned to one side, I'd like to welcome you to turn the head opposite. And notice if this has changed the sensation in any way. And again, we don't need to go into inner dialogue about changes, but we're just noticing, acknowledging. Let's give it just 2 more breaths. When your breaths are done, ease the buttocks back to the heels into child pose. Let the arms stay forward for now, but bend the elbows so the shoulders can fully relax. Feel free to keep the knees close or separate them wide, whatever will feel best for you this evening. Let the back body fill with breath. Let the back and the front bodies fill with breath. Let the back, the front, and the sides of the body fill with breath. And stay for 3 more breaths. And stay 2. When done, inhale, return to table pose. And on the exhale, curl toes, press hips up and back, down dog. Then inhale back to table position. And let the exhale take you to child. We'll repeat that 3 more times. Inhale, table. Exhale, Adho Mukha, downward facing dog. Inhale, table. Exhale, child. And again, inhale, table. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, table. And exhale, child. One more. We're going to hold down dog. So inhale when you're ready. Downward dog on the exhale and hold. Maybe starting with bent knees as you gently lift and draw the tailbone back. Keeping right knee bent, lower left heel toward the ground and hold. Try to keep the pelvis level as you hold here and feel into the back of the left leg. What is arising there? And as you shift legs here, left knee bending, right heel down, you acquaint yourself with the right side. And notice if it mirrors or is somehow different from the other side. And in your time, rising up onto all 10 toes, then reaching both heels back and holding and breathing. And let's stay for 3 more and 2 more breaths. When done, option A, step the right foot forward. Option B, bring the knees down and then step the right foot forward. Once the right foot is forward, the left knee is on the ground. We'll walk the right ankle slightly forward of the right knee, and you have the option to have hands on floor or bring hands up onto blocks. Spine tall, shoulders rolled back. And as you exhale, bend the knee, let it align over the ankles, sinking into the hips. And inhale, backing out of the pose. And then repeat, moving in and out 3 more times with the breath. And the last time you come in, settle into the hips. Option A is to keep hands down. Option B is hands on right thigh. And last option, arms overhead. So we choose based on what actually feels best for the body tonight. So if I'm already Rajasic, I'm going to keep my hands down. If I'm really Tamasic and I don't feel like bringing my arms up, then maybe I should try. So find what's best and hold and breathe for 3 more breaths. And stay 2. When you're done, exhale, hands to floor, not blocks. Curl the back toes under. Step back to plank pose. Knees on or off the floor, shoulders tucked in nicely, high on toes. Wherever you are, firm belly, gaze down, full breaths. And let's stay for 5. And that's just a suggestion. Do as you need to. Stay 4. Give it 3 more breaths. When you are done, no rush, push it back into a downward dog. Slow motion, alternating the feet, pedaling of the feet. Then hold on one side for 2 breaths. Then the opposite side for 2 breaths. And then moving into your fullest expression, knees bent or straight. We're going to take the same kneeling warrior as we did on the other side. So when you're ready, either left foot forward or table pose, followed by left foot forward. We're going to shimmy the left ankle forward of the left knee. Hands are either on the floor or blocks. And on the exhale, we sink in deep. And on the inhale, we pulse the hips back. And 3 more times, follow your breath. Draw focus, draw attention inward. And notice how even our yoga poses can impact the play of the guna. When you get into your full expression, when you complete hands on floor, on thigh, or arms overhead, don't make one better, make one right. Choose what feels best and hold and breathe for 4 more breaths. And stay 3. Give it 2 more breaths. When done, let hands find ground, curl back toes under. We're gonna go back to plank for a different reason here. We're gonna do a yogic push-up, landing on our belly, so bend the knees. Lower the chest and chin toward the floor. And on inhale, everyone, just a baby cobra. So a no hand honest cobra, just really engaging those back muscles. Draw the elbows in close. Inhale, right leg floats up. Exhale, right leg down. Inhale, left leg floating up. Exhale, down. Stay here, inhale. And as you exhale, sweep the arms to your side, lower all the way down onto your belly. And if you haven't already, please turn your head to look to the right. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, let everything go with a sigh. And invite or welcome that tamasic quality of being heavy. And even the quality of being inert, of being totally still, still and heavy as you lay your weight upon the earth. Follow breath. If safe for your shoulders, turn palms down, pinky finger near the thighs. And bring the legs as comfortably close as you are able. Some might be able to touch edges of feet and toes. Become aware of the whole right side of your body. And on the inhale, lengthen and lift right arm, right leg, chest and head. And as you exhale, turning head left as the right body sinks back into the earth. Inhale, left arm, left leg, chest and head. Exhale, bring it down, body sinks, head's turned right. Changing up, right arm, left leg. Inhale, right arm, left leg and head. Turning head left as you sink and release. Left arm, right leg. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Everything sinks, head's turned right. Right side of the body again. Inhale, right arm, right leg and head. Exhale, lower, get heavy, sink. Inhale, light, left side body lifts. Exhale, left side body sinks. Right arm, left leg. Inhale, right arm, left leg, chest and head. Exhale, take it all down and soften. Inhale, left arm, right leg and head. Exhale, take it all down and soften. Pause a moment, find breath. Please anchor the tops of your feet and pelvic bone toward the earth. And on the inhale, imagine being pulled by both wrists as the arms float up, the chest and head float up. Tuck the chin lightly. Staying here for 3 or raising both legs for 3. Deep inhale, full exhale. 2 more breaths. When your breaths are done, ease the whole body down. Move hands to rest beneath the shoulders. And on inhale, coming up to table pose. And on exhale, coming back into child. Folding your arms, support your head, maybe stacking fists. And once again, welcome a felt sense of breath moving through the whole back body. Two more breaths here. On your next inhale, lift up to table. Exhale, curl toes, lift into downward dog. Once in down dog, can you bring your right leg directly out behind you, flexing the foot and adjusting the leg so it's not high in the sky, but parallel to the ground. And as you adjust for this, reach back through the foot as you sink into the left heel. Firm the tummy, follow breath for 3. And stay 2. Hold on another breath. When done, bring the right foot to the ground, bend both knees, sink the chest through the shoulders, both knees bent, and then straighten the legs slowly, press the tail back, and raise the left leg so it rests parallel with the ground. Push out through the heel, level the pelvis, even firm your tummy. Full breaths for 3. And stay 2. When you're done, let the left foot come down. Bend both knees, push the hips back a little, sink through the shoulders. And then walk both feet toward the hands, find ragdoll pose. Get heavy, release and soften. And on your next inhale, lengthen to a halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees and fold. Ground the feet, arms like wings. Inhale, sweep it up. Stretch up, look up. And on the exhale, let the hands draw down to the heart. Pause a moment, follow your breath. We're going to do 2 more half sun salutes. So when you're ready, on inhale, sweep it up. Bend your knees, swan dive, fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, release your neck. Round the feet, arms like wings. Inhale, pick it up, stretch up, look up. And as you exhale, let the hands find the heart. Let's add Utkatasana, chair pose. So inhale, knees bend, hips reach behind, sit low, arms up. Exhale, raise the tail, still forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees, sit in your chair, keep the seat down, draw the chest and arms up. Let's take the arms forward, drop the shoulders. Inhale, stand tall. Exhale, bend the knees, hips behind, sink into chair. Inhale, when ready, rise up. 3 more. Exhale, sit. Inhale, rise up. 2 more. Exhale, sit. Inhale, rise up. We're going to sit and hold. So exhale, sit and hold. Find the arm position best for you. Cultivate a sattvic quality in the pose. So does it mean a shift in arm position so you can be more steady, so the breath can balance out? Keep the heart lifted for 3 more. And stay 2. Give it 1 more. When done, exhale, still forward. Inhale, slight bend in the knees, rise all the way up. Stretch up, reach up, look up, palms together, hands to heart. Sink into the feet, rest thumbs on sternum. And draw focus inward. Be alert of the qualities of your own being. From here, I'd like to welcome you to release your hands, to step and face the long edge of your mat, feet in a nice wide open straddle, toes initially oriented forward. We'll do a little flow of postures here. So spin, please, the right heel to point to the arch of the left foot. We'll go from warrior to reverse warrior to a side angle. So arms like wings, shoulders down, gaze is right. When ready, exhale, right knee over ankle. Inhale, left arm down, right arm up, reverse warrior. Exhale, right arm right to the right thigh, left arm by the head. Inhale, warrior. Exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, back to warrior. Exhale, side angle at the thigh. Inhale, back to warrior. Exhale, reverse the warrior. Inhale, back to warrior. Exhale, side angle at the thigh. Let's come to warrior on inhale, gaze or drishti over right middle finger, settling into the stance, grounding the feet. Create that sense of heaviness through the lower body, lightness, airiness in the upper body, with ease through the shoulders. Full breaths as we hold for 4 more. Count 3. 2 more breaths. When you're done, reversing the warrior, left arm down, right arm up and over, and hold. Right knee remains over that right ankle for 3 more. And stay 2. Holding on another breath. When done, side angle on exhale, side angle at the thigh. If your preference is to take hand to a block, feel free to do that. This left rib cage is rolled wide open, gaze forward or up for 4. Sinking into the hips, stabilizing right knee over ankle. When you finish your breaths, please don't rush. Inhale, come back up to warrior pose. From that warrior, straighten your leg. Let the arms release and spin the toes forward. Stand tall, sense a center line running through your body and align along that plumb line. Possibly closing eyes or finding a soft gazing point. Just noticing your inner quality at this moment. Let's continue with our little flow on the opposite side. So left heel now pointing to right arch, right toes slightly pigeon-toed. Let's open to T, soft shoulders, gaze left. And as you exhale, left knee over ankle. Inhale, right arm down, left arm up and over. Exhale through T position to side angle pose. Inhale, warrior. Exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, warrior. Exhale, side angle at your thigh. Inhale, warrior. Exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, warrior. Exhale, side angle at the thigh. Last set with hold. So inhaling warrior, gaze over left middle finger, ease in the shoulders. How to cultivate a sattvic quality in this pose. A sense of calm and ease, clarity and focus. Full breaths for 4. And stay 3. 2 more breaths. When you're done on an inhale, reverse your warrior. See if you can keep left knee over that ankle. Engage the legs. So we've been in this stance a while here. So can you maintain that sattvic quality sought in warrior 2 for 3 more breaths? And stay 2. Give it now another breath. When you're done, inhale, warrior stance, exhale, side angle, left arm on left thigh, right ribs beaming to the sky, right arm by the head, and adjust the head position to respect your neck for 4 and 3. Stay 2 more breaths. Whenever you are done, inhale, warrior stance. From warrior, straighten your legs, spin the toes, 5-pointed star pose. Take a moment, take a breath. Half salute. Inhale, sweep up, look up. Legs are engaging as you exhale and swan dive fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, deep fold, hands either shoulder width apart at the floor, behind the calves or ankles, or grabbing the big toes. Work it in a way that feels just right this evening. Tail extending to the sky. Upper spine opening to the earth. Finding that balance between activity and surrender. 3 more breaths here. Once you are done, please let the hands find your hips. Let the head lift to align with shoulders as you come up with a long spine. And once up, pause. And in that pause, begin to heel toe the feet back to hip width. And let the arms drape at your side. Align the head over the shoulders. Roll the shoulders down the back with a sense of leveling out the shoulder girdle. Firm the tummy as you level out the pelvic girdle. And begin to reach your fingertips to the earth, head to sky, feet sinking down. Find your mountain. Hold and feel that mountain. And as you sustain mountain, if eyes are closed, let them open. Find a focal point. And begin to move your weight into your right leg, bend the left knee, come onto the toes, firm your tummy. Take your hands to prayer position at the heart. And on inhale, raise the left knee forward and up. And on the exhale, open the left knee out to the side. Balance and motion. Inhale, knee comes forward. Exhale, knee moves out to the side. You can work this with the big toe on the floor as needed. Inhale, knee forward. Exhale out to the side. Do 1 more set and then choose one or the other to hold. And as you're holding, wherever you are, maybe do some balance and motion with the arms, inhaling the arms to T position. Exhaling the hands to the heart. And two more. Inhale, arms to T. Exhale, hands to heart. And last time, inhale, arms to T. Exhale, hands to heart. Get the knees out to the side, bring it forward. And let's all take it down and release and soften. Nice work, everyone. If balance is really a challenge for you and the motion is too much, you might consider doing the motion with the gentle support of a wall or a chair or a table or whatever you have available to really feel the motion in the body and to practice the balance with the aid of a little support. So let's go to the left leg, level the hips from the tummy. And when you're ready to inhale, the right knee up, hands to heart. Exhale, open the right knee to the right. Inhale, knee forward. Exhale, point the knee right. Inhale, knee forward. Exhale, out to the right. And inhale forward. Exhale to the right, choosing where to hold your pose, either forward or out to the side. Take the arms to T position on inhale and exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, T. Exhale, hands to heart. And another time, inhale, T. Exhale, hands to heart. Keep hands at heart, draw the knee forward. Take the foot down, release the arm down. Sweep up, stretch up, add a slight back bend. And then exhale, neutral spine, hands to the heart, and step to face the front of the mat. Let's transition together to the floor. We'll do it through a half salute. So inhale, sweep tall, stretch up. Soft knees, swan dive, bring it all the way down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend the knees, hands to floor, step back to table. And from table, again, visit child pose. Fold the arms or stack the fists, support the head. And come into breath. And stay for 3 more. And stay 2 more. When you're done, I welcome you to transition on to your back. Two options to come into piriformis stretch or stretch into the gluteal muscles. Option A is placing the right ankle on the left thigh, 4 square position, pushing the right knee open, and then working the legs in from here. Other option is to cross the thighs. So the knees are stacked and working. Yin yoga calls this shoestring. We could call it hero and supine hero. And once you've chosen, you are then in charge of the depth and the quality of the stretch. You might play a little of drawing it in close and backing it away. And then feeling into where it feels just right, purposeful. You're not straining or forcing or tugging too hard on your tissues, but you're finding a nice, gentle stretch in which you can relax. So often, if we're finding ourselves becoming anxious, impatient, agitated in a pose, it's often an indication that we're pushing too much. It becomes that dance of rajas, of that quality of activity in excess. So we need some activity to get us going in the world, but excess activity can make us really edgy, uncomfortable. So you find the balance. To just hang out with no energy and no presence would be considered a more tamasic quality. So how do you find balance between being too passive and too active? Let the mind settle in by following breath. I'm going to welcome you to give this 4 more breaths. And without instruction from me, following those 4 breaths to transition yourself into the same posture on the opposite side. You experiment once again to discover how this lines up on this side. You might find a totally different experience here. No need to make it the same. Just be with it as it is. Settling in for 4 more breaths. So that you all know where we're going to follow. We're going to follow with some form of inversion. Some of you might choose legs up. Some of you might choose supported legs up. So bridge pose with the legs up. Viparita Karani. You might choose bridge. Just getting the legs up doesn't feel appropriate. And you might choose a propless full half shoulder stand only if that's something you're familiar and comfortable practicing. Nice deep full breaths. I want you to give yourself the time you like in that inversion. So it might be another breath or 2, it might be much longer, it's up to you. But when you are done, prepare to come into your final twist. Drawing knees to chest, and then settling the knees to one side as the head faces opposite. Once you do get to the twist, mindful of staying in equally on both sides. I want you to get it into your head with counting breaths. So just kind of go intuitively. I'll give you a heads up to finish up before we go into Shavasana. So we've got a couple minutes to play with. haven't yet changed sides in your twist, you might consider changing sides now. But to know that you don't need to be right in rhythm with me. If you end up in Shavasana a little later than I guided, it's fine. You might choose to do Shavasana after I end the broadcast. So just really take care. Giving yourself 3 to 5 more breaths to finish up with whatever you are doing before laying out in Shavasana, gathering additional clothing or blankets, whatever you need. As ready, really get yourself comfortable. Let the breath support you by taking comfortably full inhales and releasing them on the exhale as you give way to the earth. Let the body hold you. Allow yourself to be received by the earth. Whole body supported. And as you relax into that support, feel the feet and legs relax. Feel the buttocks, hips, and entire pelvis relax. Belly, chest, and entire back releasing. Body is heavy. Shoulders, arms, hands draping into soft hands in the earth. Neck and throat relaxing. Face and head releasing and letting go. Whole body, whole being relaxing, releasing, letting go, letting go, letting go. Allow your breath to deepen. And slowly awaken your body with very gentle movement. Enjoy any final stretch that feels good. Whenever ready to welcome yourself to a comfortable seated posture. Close with a little pranayama this evening. So you might choose to just come into comfortably deep belly breathing, or if you'd like to do the alternate nostril, you're going to find the right hand and release the middle finger and index finger down. And gently block the right nostril with your thumb and inhale left. Blocking left so you can exhale right. When ready, inhale right. And just before exhale, change nostrils. And continue changing nostrils right before the exhale. Follow the breath up into the brain as you inhale. Let it cross over to the opposite side of the brain as you exhale the other side. Inhale, breath travels up into the brain. Exhale, crossing to the other side, breathing down on the other side. Let awareness move through the brain as you follow the breath. Those working with abdominal breathing, consider slowing down the exhale, not forcefully, but just enough so that it fine-tunes your attention, helping you to stay with the breath. Letting that exhale become longer than the inhale when doing that abdominal breathing. Use alternating sides. The next time you breathe out left, breathe out empty. Release control of the breath. Everyone, hands can relax to the left. And remembering how you were feeling at the start of practice, whether or not that mirrors how you're feeling in this moment. And holding whatever you are aware of with kindness and non-judgment. From a deep place of kindness, compassion, and love, let's rest hands in prayer position at the heart. And close our time chanting Om, drawing in a breath. Om. Om Shanti, 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 Om. Peace. May each of you and may all beings everywhere know happiness, peace, and freedom from suffering. Thank you all so very, very much for being here this evening. Have a lovely evening, lovely weekend. I hope